Welcome to the HFY Vault channel. Remember to like and subscribe if you like the story. Enjoy and take care. The alarms were already ringing across the dark research station when Ethan Hale realized he was not alone in the corridor. The lights flickered. The metal floor trembled. And from the shadows, something moved. At first he thought it was a creature fast, silent, dangerous. But then he saw her eyes. They glowed like blue fire, bright enough to cut the darkness. Her silver hair floated around her as if gravity did not matter. Her skin shimmered like soft crystal dust. She was an alien girl, young, but powerful. Her breathing was fast, almost shaking. And she was scared. Ethan stepped back. Who are you?" She raised a finger to her lips. She shook her head gently, then whispered, "Don't say a word." She came closer. Her voice fell to a trembling breath against his skin. "Just touch me, human." The words were soft, but the station lights exploded above them the moment she spoke, showering sparks across the hall. Ethan froze. Why touch? Why him? Why now? The alien girl grabbed his hand, suddenly warm, shaking, desperate, and dragged him into the next room as the corridor behind them collapsed in a blast of red energy. Someone, or something, was hunting her. And now it was hunting him too. Ethan Hale never expected trouble that night. He was only a technician, an ordinary human working the night shift in the outer sector of the station Luma 9. A quiet place. A forgotten place. Perfect for people who wanted a simple life. But tonight, nothing was simple. The station shook again. Red warning lights flashed across every wall. Sector 7 breached. Unknown entity detected. Unknown entity. Those two words repeated in Ethan's head like a knife. The alien girl tightened her grip on his hand. Her skin was warm and strangely bright. He could feel a strange energy inside her, like sparks moving under her skin. Who was attacking the station? Ethan whispered. She only shook her head again. No words. They can hear sound. All sound. Her voice was barely audible. If you speak, they will find us. She pressed a finger to his throat, asking for complete silence. Then she moved closer, too close. He felt her breath against his neck. Warm. Fast. A little afraid. Ethan swallowed hard. He didn't understand why she wanted physical contact. But she seemed to understand the corridor far more than he did. We must stay linked, she whispered. Your touch hides my energy signature. Ethan blinked. Hides you? How? She exhaled shakily. My people burn with light. The hunters track this light. But a human touch dims it. She took a slow breath, calming herself. It is the only way I survive. The door behind them exploded again. The alien girl didn't wait. She grabbed Ethan's wrist and pulled him through a service tunnel. The tunnel was narrow, dark, and smelled of hot metal. Ethan's heart pounded. He whispered without thinking, "Are they coming?" Her hand instantly covered his mouth. Her lips trembled close to his ear. Not a sound. Please. They track vibrations. She wasn't ordering him. She was begging him. Ethan nodded. She slowly lowered her hand. They moved quickly through the dark tunnel until they reached an abandoned storage room. Metal crates were thrown everywhere. The air was cold, too cold. Ethan looked around. Why here? He mouthed silently. She pointed to a small blue light blinking on the wall. A scanner. He didn't understand it, but she clearly did. It blocks their sense, she whispered softly. For a moment, we are hidden. She leaned back against a crate, breathing heavily. Now that he could see her clearly, Ethan realized she was wounded. A thin line of light, blue, glowing blood ran down her arm. Ethan stepped closer. You're hurt. She frowned. It is nothing. But her legs shook. Ethan gently touched her arm. She winced, but didn't pull away. Her breathing changed, slower, calmer. Your touch stops the pain, she whispered. Human warmth, it is different. Ethan tried to smile, but worry filled his face. Who is hunting you? Her eyes darkened. My own people. Her name was Lorana, and she was from the Astraeon race, beings of living light, energy-born, powerful enough to bend electromagnetic fields with their thoughts. But she was different. She was born with a rare ability, something her people feared. I can feel emotions, Lorana whispered. Real emotions. Her people lived like cold stars, bright but heartless. Lorana felt everything too deeply. She loved, feared, dreamed, qualities her race called dangerous. So they wanted to correct her. But she ran. The hunters following her were Astraeon enforcers, elite soldiers made of pure light, merciless and unfeeling. They will erase me, she said softly. Erase my emotions. Erase who I am. Her voice cracked. Ethan understood then, she wasn't hiding because she was dangerous. She was hiding because she wanted to stay herself. And why me? Ethan whispered. Why did you come to me? She looked up at him with those bright, burning eyes. You were the first human I saw. And, her voice trembled, you did not fear me. Ethan blinked. That's all? She shook her head. You looked at me like I was, alive. Not a weapon. Not a mistake. Her voice fell to a whisper. I needed that. A cold wind swept through the room. The lights flickered. And then Ethan felt it. A vibration in the air, low and heavy, like distant thunder. Lorana gasped. They found us. The wall behind them glowed red, then cracked open like breaking glass. A figure of pure light stepped through. Tall. Sharp. Merciless. An Astraeon enforcer. Its voice was metallic and cold. Lorana of the unbound heart. You will return. Ethan slowly stepped in front of her. The enforcer tilted its head. A human shields you. Why? Lorana grabbed Ethan's hand tightly. Her skin glowed brighter. He is my anchor, she whispered. He keeps me grounded. The enforcer's voice sharpened. Humans are weak. Replaceable. Step aside. Ethan swallowed. He was no soldier. No warrior. Just a technician. But he didn't move. No. The enforcer raised its arm. Energy gathered like a burning sun. Lorana screamed. Touch me. Ethan grabbed her shoulders with both hands. And the world exploded in blue light. Lorana's light burst outward, mixing with Ethan's own body heat, creating something new, something the enforcer didn't expect. A shockwave of blue energy blasted across the room, throwing the enforcer into the wall. Lorana gasped for breath, leaning into Ethan. Your courage, it amplifies me, she whispered. No human has ever done that. Ethan stared at his hands glowing faintly blue. What did we just do? She shook her head. I don't know. But we did it together. The enforcer rose again, furious. But this time, Lorana stood in front. Still holding Ethan's hand. Still glowing brighter. We stand together, she whispered. And Ethan felt it, their energy linking again, stronger now. She wasn't a weapon. She wasn't a monster. She was alive. Afraid. And fighting to stay who she was. The enforcer charged. Lorana and Ethan braced. Blue light met red lightning. The room shook like an earthquake. Metal flew across the floor. Ethan held her hand tighter. Lorana's energy burst into a brilliant shield, surrounding them both. The enforcer fired again. The shield held. Barely. Ethan felt his strength draining, but he refused to let go. I'm here, he whispered. Lorana's eyes softened. You give me strength, human. More than you know. Their light flared again. And with one final burst, their combined energy blasted the Enforcer backward, breaking its form into scattered sparks. Silence. Dust settled. Lorana collapsed into Ethan's arms, exhausted but alive. You saved me, she whispered weakly. No, Ethan said softly. We saved each other. Lorana looked at him, really looked. Her fingers brushed his cheek. Warm. Gentle. Grateful. Ethan, she breathed, I don't want to run alone anymore. He held her closer. You don't have to. Her voice fell soft and warm against his skin again. Don't say a word, just stay with me. And this time, Ethan understood. He didn't need words. He only needed to hold her hand.